crazy, right? So this says that they are protesters are taking over the streets of downtown San Antonio now. Dude, this is gonna be crazy.
Hundreds of protesters take to downtown San Antonio tonight, a protest against ramped up ICE operations nationwide, carried out under the orders of the Trump administration. Texas National Guard members sent by Governor Greg Abbott seen entering the Alamo before the protest. State troopers working every side, telling our reporters they are prepared should anyone try to enter or deface it. And your South Texas Ford dealer Sky 4 with an exclusive view over the crowds. Tonight's protest dubbed Take Back the Alamo, one of many being held across the nation.
I guess so. It really does seem like it's going to be a nationwide thing. You're not lying about that, bro. You are not lying about that. This is crazy. Like, what are these people thinking? I just don't understand. They're literally waving Mexican flags, but telling people that they don't want to be deported back to Mexico. What's the point of waving a flag and being proud of it then? I don't get it.
Started off on a sidewalk outside City Hall, then spilled out into the street. People holding signs showing their discontent with ICE and President Trump. It all started 3 hours ago, and it continues going strong tonight.
I saw the San Antonio at 10. We're here for you.
Really?
And so far,
you've seen the map. They have a map of all the cities that they plan on hitting. This is wild, dude.
Protest has been loud but peaceful.
This is going to spark a civil war. You guys know that, right? This is seriously going to spark a civil war.
For joining us tonight, I'm Mandy Noel. We've had our network of reporters covering this story all day and all night with live updates throughout the evening here on News 4. Our team coverage continues now with the latest on the protests, the police presence, and the push to keep things peaceful. We've got all the angles covered. Tonight's protest outside City Hall comes after several weeks of mass detentions and deportations carried out by the Trump administration. Some saying they voted for deportations of undocumented immigrants who have committed crimes.
No, that's not true. We voted for deportation of illegal immigrants, period. We didn't vote for just ones that are committing crimes. We voted for it, period. We're sick of this. We're sick of all these illegals flooding into our country, taking over, getting all these benefits, everything that could go to Americans, and it's ridiculous, and we're done with it.
Hardworking people who have lived and worked here peacefully for years. Just this morning, we saw a family of 4 detained.
Definitely, Godfather. It's going to get wild.
And placed on a bus. News 4 San Antonio's Destiny Fuller kicks off our team coverage now, live from City Hall. Destiny, are you seeing any problems so far?
Mandy, no problems so far. The group has actually moved away from the City Hall area and more towards City Tower. At first, when we checked in with you guys, you couldn't see because there were dozens of people here. But
this is in San Antonio.
The intersections blocked off so that some of those demonstrators could make it peacefully. But now the intersections are opened up. Now they were carrying signs, they were chanting, saying that they won't stop using their voices until there's justice for all immigrants.
Look at the Antifa flags. You guys see the Antifa flag? You guys know what's going on, right? This is all being funded by George Soros. Oh, a black chick looks like my supervisor, not his dick, though. That's hilarious. Why is she holding the flags upside down? Go back to your country if you don't like it. I don't understand it.
These protesters took their voices to the streets, taking several laps around the main plaza while calling for justice for every human in the United States. Many of them saying that there is strength in numbers.
This is sad.
We need to go together as a collective. We need to go together as a community. Not just, this isn't just a Mexican thing. This isn't just a black thing. This isn't just a minority thing.
Seeking a better life is not a crime. It's not.
You guys aren't seeking a better life, though. You guys are middle-aged military men. Do better in your country. There's nothing wrong with your country. The GDP and the economics in Mexico is a lot more than what they're telling you.
At the beginning.
I'm not going to say it when he's done.
We're going to continue until they give up.
Yep. His wild word is he's taking
The
over
groups
his
have
life
been here
because George
since
won't be alive
before
for much
7.
longer. George looked like he was on his deathbed a couple years ago, last time I seen a picture of him. So I'm pretty sure he's even worse off now. But yeah, George Soros, it's sad, bro. It's sad. Act Blue funded the Summer of Love because of George Floyd. And these people are just pathetic. And we're getting sick of it as a country.
Clock and have been consistent since the first person showed up. They say today is not the end in their fight to protect undocumented immigrants. The protest organizer spoke to the crowd earlier using a microphone. She said she shared that flyer 3 days ago and in that time received over 6,000 shares, which is why she attributes the crowd that we saw today and expects for it to get larger over the weekend as those protests continue. SAPD was on the sidelines keeping an eye on things. They did not have to step in as things remained peaceful here in downtown. Reporting live from in front of City Hall, I'm Destiny Fuller.
I'm not going to lie, being in, where's this at, right? San Antonio? Yeah, it's San Antonio. I'm very surprised that people are protesting for them to stay there. Because I know a lot of people in San Antonio, because that's right on the border, that they don't like all the illegal immigrants because they have to watch out for them in their backyards and all that crazy stuff. Watch out for them trying to break into their houses. So, from what I understand, is the people of San Antonio, they don't really like this. Am I wrong? I don't think I'm wrong about that, but it seems like it makes sense.
And we've caught a glimpse of Texas National Guard troops arriving in San Antonio tonight. Governor Greg Abbott ordered them here, but he's not sharing any details on how many will be here or how they'll be used. He did, however, say Texas is a law and order state and said the Guard members aren't the only ones being deployed.
That includes the deployment of Texas Department of Public Safety officers, as well as Texas National Guard.
My dog Hot Wheels.
Locations where they can provide the most robust response where needed.
Mayor Ron Nierenberg, SAPD Chief William McManus, and Bexar County Sheriff Javier Salazar all confirmed the governor did not disclose any details to them. The mayor urging protesters to remain peaceful while supporting the...
So, are they having the military come into San Antonio? Is this what I'm seeing right here? Wow. Wow, dude. It's really going to start getting crazy around the country. Why? I don't understand it. Like, last I remember, Democrats and Republicans were both for deporting illegal immigrants. Obama deported like what? Millions. I don't know. I don't remember the exact number, but Obama deported millions, bro. I don't understand this. What is so wrong with saying come into our country legally the right way so we can trust you and we know that you actually want to be here instead of just getting a free ride and living off of us? I don't understand it. This doesn't make sense.
Their right to protest.
I empathize with the serious fatigue that this federal administration is causing within our community, but I will reinforce the chief's call to remain peaceful should you choose to demonstrate this weekend.
The Alamo closed early today out of an abundance of caution. Alamo officials cited safety and
it has nothing to do with a better life, though, Fernando. If you want a better life, then you don't break into the first thing you do when you come to this country. You don't break into it. You come in the right way. You don't come in through the back door. We don't want that. It doesn't matter if they want a better life or not. If they want a better life, then they need to do it the right way. If not, you stay where you're put. You know what I mean? These are military-aged men. These aren't women and children, nothing but that. Brainwashing, they're not trying to hear it. Yeah, I know. It's all right, Godfather. I don't mind it. But, Fernando, there's nothing wrong with wanting a better life, but there is something wrong with trying to take advantage of the system to get that better life. You see what I'm saying? And take advantage of our country when you're not even from here. Go take advantage of your own country if that's what you want to do. You don't need to take advantage of ours and do it the wrong way. That's like saying, homeless guy, I need a place to stay, so I broke into his house. Exactly. So, Fernando, do you think that we need a wall by any chance? Just wondering. Do you think we need a wall? You know how many other immigrants get in this country illegally? Asians and other, yeah, they're all getting sent back. It's not just Mexicans getting sent back. That's where you're being brainwashed. Go look at what happened to all the Asians, illegal immigrants in Miami that got found in a van. They got deported. I don't care about the numbers. It's the fact of the matter that if that's the majority of people that are coming into this country illegally, then they need to be sent back. Point blank. Nothing else to say about it. If you come into the country illegally, you need to be sent back. It doesn't matter. You come into a country the right way. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know about that wall. We definitely do need a wall, though. Whatever it looks like, and as long as it's effective, that's all I care about, honestly. And I mean, what are the numbers, Fernando? What numbers am I going to look at? What, the amount of illegal immigrants that come here that are Mexican or of Hispanic descent? Is that what I'm supposed to look at? I don't get it. What am I supposed to look at? Let me know.
The historic site as its priority. News 4 San Antonio's Taylor Whartonby continues our team coverage live from the Alamo, where state troopers are standing guard over the Texas shrine. Hey, Taylor.
Mandy, I'm here near the Alamo where Texas DPS troopers are surrounding the area. There are a dozen here stationed here tonight. Texas troopers tasked with protecting Alamo Plaza from protesters tonight. Our cameras also captured some Texas National Guard members.
It's not that they're going for mainly Mexicans, and you keep using the word immigrant. You have to make sure you put illegal in front of that, Fernando. Put illegal immigrant. People coming here illegally. They're not going after people that are coming here legally. Right? I have friends that came here illegally that are Mexican, that are still here. So I don't want to hear that. That's not what they're doing. And they're not targeting people based on a specific race, a specific color, or any of that. They're targeting people that are coming in here illegally. Illegally. When they're the hardest working people, mad because they are stealing their jobs, mad because they're working harder than them. No, that has nothing to do with it. You don't understand that the Democratic Party is using them for slave labor. They're giving them lower wages than they would give anybody else. That's basically slavery. You don't understand that? You like to be used like that? This is what's wrong with this group of people. It's just such a similar think tank where you guys don't have your own minds. You just spew the same propaganda and bullshit that everybody else does. This is what's wrong. Seriously.
Alamo before the protest. Governor Abbott saying he would use DPS officers and the National Guard to keep order should the protest turn violent. Now, we are told there have been no incidents reported so far. I'm not sure if you can hear from my end, but there are some chantings going on behind me. But at this time, DPS troopers are telling me they're not going anywhere. They're going to be stationed here for as long as the protest is going
worse with all Epstein. Wait till it comes to light. He's a PDF file. I mean, you could say that all you want but there's no proof to it. Even Elon apologized, and even all the evidence that's came out since the Epstein stuff points that Trump had nothing to do with any of that. Yeah, Trump knew him. Everybody knew him. Jeffrey Epstein knew everybody. He was, I believe, a financial advisor for a lot of big up wealthy people. It's not over yet. Just wait. But why are you? I don't understand why you're waiting on our. Can I ask you a question, Fernando? Do you live in America by any chance? Do you live in America? Okay, obviously this is why you're thinking like this. You live in one of the most communist states in our country right now, right? And you probably think it's all good. You think shit in the middle of the sidewalks is good, needles everywhere, homeless people sleeping everywhere. You probably think this is all good, right? You probably like that people are allowed to pinch tents on your front lawn. Hell no, it won't. It won't. Good. Have you seen LA? No. Yeah, I've seen LA. It's terrible. But this is due to Democratic policies. This is due to liberalism. That's why. And you don't understand that, though, I bet. I'll guarantee you don't understand that.
In Los Angeles, they've been happening there since last weekend. Melissa Vega is at the live desk with more on the latest from LA and other parts of the country. Melissa?
Well, Mandy, we're also learning tonight the Los Angeles Police Department has made nearly 400 arrests and detentions Saturday in connection to the protest. Police say the majority
400 people arrested
have been people failing to leave the area. There have been a handful of more serious charges for assaults against.
Oh, believe me, brother. Believe me. Everyone, I know a lot of people that voted for Trump, zero regrets. Zero. So the media is lying to you, my friend. Believe me, the media is lying to you. No one's regretting it. Everyone loves this. People want this. Democrats going to try to bail them out like last time. Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. No, that's a lie, bro, because I know more people that voted for Trump than that voted for Joe Biden. Maybe one of them regrets it. Maybe one. And I don't even think he regrets it. He's just like, what the fuck? All the media shit fake and watered down, but you're falling for the bullshit though. I definitely don't regret it. I'm still donating to the RNC. I don't regret it. I voted for him 3 times. I don't regret it at all. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. You could spew all this bullshit that you want, but not one person I know is regretting it. Or maybe one. Maybe one.
Officers and vandalism right now. There's still a curfew in place for parts of downtown LA. That curfew.
Why would we keep Sleepy Joe? He was the worst. We went from the worst to the best. You don't do that. You don't keep the worst for the best. If you can replace the worst with the best, that's what you do. Joe Biden was one of the most incompetent, terrible, do-nothing presidents. He wasn't tearing our country apart like Trump. He was making our country worse. Inflation was at an all-time high under him. He has done everything terrible. Look at all the... Trump's not causing anything. I don't know what you're talking about. What is Trump causing? Trump didn't tell these people to go riot in the streets. They decided to go riot in the streets. This has nothing to do with Trump. Trump's doing what he's supposed to do. He's taking a stand as a leader and saying, you're not going to do this in my country. Not while I'm president. And if I have the authority to do something about it, well, by golly, I'm going to do something about it. So don't say, look at what Trump's causing. Say, look at what the illegal immigrants are causing. You need to say that. Look at what the Democratic Party is causing. Yeah, for sure. People, man, why do you think he's tearing families apart? He's not tearing families apart. Families tear themselves apart. Trump's doing what he's supposed to do as a president, and we're not used to seeing people actually do good for us. We're used to seeing everybody just constantly fuck us over like always. I don't know what to tell you.
Just started. Tensions also rising in New York City. There have been a handful of tense moments between NYPD officers and demonstrators there. As of this evening, it's being reported more than 80 people
Their parents tearing families apart. Then that's on the family. That has nothing to do with Trump. That's not what you're under. That's what you're not understanding. That's on the family. If a family can be torn apart over politics, then they were never family in the first place. I wouldn't doubt that New York is next because he wants to deport people, rightfully so. And we want him to deport people. We want him to deport every illegal immigrant. I want them all gone. I don't care. I want everyone gone. Women, children, kids, and men at this point. All of them.
Arrested and charged including
there are a lot in New York.
Raleigh, North Carolina,
a lot.
as hundreds of protesters there also gathering, voicing opposition to the current administration's immigration enforcement policies. So back in LA, the mayor of LA saying tonight that they would consider lifting the curfew if there are fewer arrests. So we're going to have to wait and see what happens.
What? Bro, this is wild. I'm sorry. These people are pathetic.
The night progresses over there. That is the latest from the Life Desk. Mandy?
Thanks, Melissa. And this is another look at the protest from your South Texas Ford dealers, Sky 4.
Yeah.
We will continue.
Only the hot ones. The big we love the big booty Latinas.
Throughout the night, and if anything changes, we'll update it during the newscast. You can look for the latest updates at News 4 SA.
Man, this is wild, bro. So this is literally about to go around the entire country, you guys. Crazy. Very crazy to think, for real.